Hello and welcome everyone to Immigration and Jobs Talk Show. Today we have a very important update for those who are currently benefiting from TPS, that is Temporary Protected Status, especially for El Salvador. The DHS has announced some great news, so let's dive into it. On January 10, 2025, DHS published a Federal Register notice announcing the extension of TPS for El Salvador. So, what does this mean? This means that Salvadorans who already have TPS will be able to stay in the US and continue working for an extra 18 months. The new extension will last from March 10, 2025 to September 9, 2026. But the question is that why is this extension happening? Let's find out. The reason behind this decision is environmental conditions in El Salvador. There have been severe storms and heavy rainfall in 2023 and 2024. These storms, along with damage from past earthquakes in 2001, have made it unsafe for many people to return to certain parts of El Salvador. And this extension allows around 232,000 Salvadorans to stay in the US safely. So, if you are one of those 232,000 people, then you will need to re register for TPS. And this is very important to keep your temporary status and continue working legally in the US. If you were already approved for TPS under El Salvador's pass designation, then make sure to re register during the 60-day re registration period. And if you don't re register on time, then you could also lose your TPS and work permit. Moving ahead with eligibility, all applicants, including those re registering, will go through a security vetting process. This means that the US will make sure no one poses a threat to the country's safety. If someone has a criminal record, they may not be allowed to keep their TPS. Also, if you have a pending application for TPS, then you don't need to apply it again. USCIS will continue processing your case, and if everything is approved, you will get an EAD valid until September 9, 2026. And for those who are waiting on a new EAD, there's also a good news. If your EAD is about to expire, then don't worry. The US government is automatically extending your EAD until March 9, 2026. This will give you time to get your new EAD after the re-registration. It's also very important, friends, to note that this extension only applies to those people who are already in the US and who have TPS under El Salvador's current status. New arrivals or people who are trying to come to the US from El Salvador won't be able to get TPS just because of this extension. And remember, migration journeys can be very dangerous. So it's always best to follow legal channels to stay in the US. That's it for today's update. Make sure you stay up to date with all the steps provided in the Federal Register notice. Thank you so much for watching this video till the end. See you in the next one.